Why, hello there people, welcome to Uclan Poker Live, the first week of the Live League. Do you want to move in here, Martin? We have me, Simon, starting the commentary, and I have in the commentary booth with me here, Martin Gate. How are you doing tonight?
Pretty good. Yeah, all good. I'm excited to see another year of Uclan Poker, the 13th year of its existence.
Oh, 13 years. And how many years have you been here?
I don't know. I played here for about 4 years. I didn't play last year. I just turned up every now and again to see how it was going. This year I'm just going to turn up for a couple of hours each week to do a bit of commentary, and then when somebody busts, one of the usual regs, then they can come in here and take over. So probably about 4 years of playing, and then 2 years of just nothing really.
Sweet. Well, we did see you on the Friday night stream. Yeah, a different state of mind. But so we'll get started on the action here. I'm sorry we missed the beginning of the action, but we had some internet problems. So now we're up and running. We're going to go through the players. So we have the list of players here to let you know. And then on the next hand, we'll start the commentary. So we have in seat 1 with 10-7 currently is Conor Murray Playfair, a fresher from last year. He was actually not a student now because he failed, unfortunately.
Yeah, Connor, I before this game started, I actually went round and asked people, what's your name, where do you come from, you know, the whole game show host spiel, asked what course they were doing, and Connor being first, I needled him in front of all the freshers, so he probably isn't in a good mood.
I do hope the microphone is loud enough for you guys, because I had to turn the microphone boost off because that's what was causing the buzzing in the last stream, but if it's not loud enough, just let us know in the chat and we'll sort something out. Then in seat 2 we have the return of David Long. He was on our first table stream on Friday, and he also made the final table on Friday. Who, if you remember, he flopped a couple of sets and played actually pretty well.
Yeah, was he the longest lasting fresher?
He was, and he does publishing here. So fingers crossed, we'll see some more good play from David Long today. Am I going to try and pronounce this?
Yeah. Seat 3 is Lucas Yankovic.
Yep.
He's doing physics. Yeah, torture for him. Yeah, he seems like a nice guy. I didn't get much chance to chat with him beforehand.
But he's a fresher as well, isn't he?
He's a fresher. Yeah. He's a new guy and seems very nice.
Seat 4, we have Ben Hibbard, who's doing policing and criminal investigation. I think it's another fresher, unless he's friends with James Rowe and that.
I have no idea.
I've never seen him
before.
It's definitely his first year here at poker.
Another one. We've called out 4 people. That's 4 different courses that they're doing. Poker generally attracts different kind of things. Policing and criminal investigation, though.
We have quite a few people who do that actually.
Yeah. That's going to be quite useful, I think.
Well, when you're having secret cash games for millions of pounds around people's houses, not the sort of people you want.
Yeah, we'll see if we can deduce what's Conor Murray Playfair plays like.
Is that how you spell journalism? Oh no, you just mistyped the U.
Yeah.
So seat 5. So moving over to the other side, the top right hand corner, we have Joe Watt, who does journalism. So maybe he can be writing some stories for us on Poker News. You never know.
One
if
day.
he develops his talents. And in seat 6, we have Jamie McLaughlin.
McLaughlin. Yeah, Jamie McLaughlin. He's doing sports science. Another nice guy. He seems very happy to be here.
Which is good. It's good to see some more freshers this week. Actually,
there's
more than last week.
We actually, before the game, I sat with Bernie and we looked down the seat draw and we thought, do we start off with a table of people that we know everybody? But we actually looked through all of the tables, and each table has only got 1 or 2 people on that we know. So yeah, we just decided table 1 is the feature table, and we'll just start. And
I think that's fair enough because it gives everybody a chance.
Well, yeah, I mean, we wanted to start off strong, but at the same time, if there's 6 freshers on every table, then it's all good.
Exactly, yeah. So seat 7, we have a long-time member. Well, not long time, 2 years. 2 years he's been here.
2 or 3 years. He ran the deepest for us last year in the UK SPC. I think he came 16th or 17th.
Yeah, very good performance from him there. It's Connor Slater. So shout out to him. Seat 7. No, seat 8, sorry, because I didn't write in 8. But anyway, yeah, Katrina Feather. Very light name there.
Yeah. Yeah, Katrina Feather doing accounting and finance.
So that should help for poker. She's another new player this year.
Good bankroll management from her.
Exactly. So we've just seen Connor get involved in a pot, and he's taken it down here. A reasonable pot there, it looks like, at 25.50. 25.50 is starting blinds, and the starting stack is 10k. 10k we're starting with today, so plenty of play. I think the structure. Do you want to explain the structure a little bit of this tournament?
The structure is basically it is a freeze out multi-table. So I'm not really sure how many runners we got today. I think it was somewhere around 50 mark. So quite a few tables in play. 10k starting stack. What they do is they play down to a final table, and then points given out for the members of the final table in a percentage. So each player that played is worth 10 points, and then that total amount of points is then dished out percentage wise. I think first place gets 28% of the points available. So with 54 players there'll be 540 points, and then 28% of that will be given to the winner.
And that's those points go on for a league, do they?
They go to the league, yeah, and the league is about anywhere between 25 and 30 weeks long. For the live league, we have what's called the Champions Cup, and at the end 6 people out of the live league get to play the Champions Cup, which is a sit and go at the end of the year. Kind of like the Champions League, the best of the best play each other.
And there'll definitely be characters, because the thing is, with that sort of champion, the way you do it, you get people that you know throughout the year, because you have to come a lot of weeks to be able to make Champions Cup, so at least you get to know everybody.
You have to run deep pretty much a lot of the time,
yeah.
So if you're running deep all of the time, then you're going to go far and people are going to recognise you. And
I've heard there is another mini league with a sort of competition. I know Robin Kenners took down both of them last year. Yeah. It's the so we also have a knockout. So it's 1 point for a knockout.
Is it 1 or 2 points?
2.
It's 2 points. 2 points for a normal knockout, and it's 5 points for a red knockout, which is a bounty knockout.
Which is nominated each week, different people, isn't it?
Different people each week. Usually, it is the person that won the week before. It is the person who came second, depending on who turns up. It's the person who won the online league, and then it's things like first person out the week before to encourage them not to be out again. And the red chips are worth 5 points.
Okay, going back to his hand quickly, we've got seat 6 with. We need his fingerprints for the information. So seat 6 we have Jamie McLaughlin with Ace Deuce, and flopped Trip Kings here for seat 8, which is Katrina Feather. So she's way out in head here. It's double paired board, King 8-8. So maybe Ace High thinks he's good here, but no, she bets and he folds.
She bets 600 there on the.
So a pot to Katrina there. But yeah, carrying on. So and there's I think the bounty knockouts is only a trophy based league, isn't it? You get a trophy at the end of the year.
But your points go towards the league. It was actually the bounty knockout that secured my own win in the league. Just a thinly veiled brag there.
What was it 2 years ago where Weatherall won?
3 years ago, apparently, Weatherall won by 0.1 points in the league.
So every single knockout is key.
Yeah, last 2 years ago, it came down to the final week between myself and Alex Slade. He was 2 points ahead of me, and because I got a red knockout, I then got 5 points and went 3 points ahead of him, and then he busted. So yeah, it can go pretty close towards the end of the year. It has been known to go down to the final week quite a few times. Fred Green versus Zach Tuck, in Bruce Lansom's year as chairman. Went down to the final week with those two actually reaching heads up, and Zach tipping Fred. Craig Rowe Weatherall was another one.
Pocket sevens here for Lucas Yankovic. He makes the raise. Jack Queen on the button for Ben Hibbert, and he will flat call. And both the blinds will get out of the way. Quiet. What's up? If there's a problem with the stream, you need to let us know.
Yeah, Kieran's standing at the door saying there's a problem with the stream, but he's...
You need to tell us what the problem is.
Quiet,
Right, okay.
Still hear it if you had headphones in, but...
You don't have to worry about closing the door then if it's super quiet, do you?
Let me see if I can sort out this mic for you guys. Sorry about this, guys. The problem is if I put the sound booster on, it's going to feed back and make it sound horrible. Can you fault the microphone sensitivity? Levels? It's already at 100.
Is that on max?
That's on max as well. Wait a minute, let me put the sound booster on and see what you guys think. We're just going to have a look. Right, give it a second. Oh, it's on 15 minute delay.
No. It's not a couple of second on commentary.
Yeah, it's live. Oh yeah. Mic test, mic test. Here we go, we'll see.
There we go. Yeah.
Much better, guys. You can hear us much better now. Cool. Right, now you guys can actually hear us, so fantastic. So we'll get back to the action here. Moving on to the next hand. I didn't see the last one because of all that palaver, but at least now you can hear our lovely commentary. But
yeah. So Conor Murray Playfair dealing. He's drew the
we'll
seat.
go through the seats again just in case you didn't hear us.
Yeah. Okay. So in seat 1 we've got Conor Murray Playfair. He's the guy that's dealing right now, and he is which one is the bottom left?
Yeah, bottom left is seat 1. We'll have this. I mean, you can see this lovely new overlay made for us by Glenn Eastham. But unfortunately, with the seat numbers, which actually are on the overlay, are stuck behind the cameras. So we'll have to figure that out for the next stream, which we're hoping we're going to get cash game for you guys on Saturday. So I hope you guys will enjoy that.
Seat 2, we have David Long, who's doing publishing.
And he's got ace 3 here. He's got a decision here.
Yeah.
And he just flat calls here. So moving on to seat
3, we've got Lucas Yankovic, who does physics.
He flat calls a 9-10 here, and a flat call from seat 4, who is
Ben Hibbard. He's doing policing and criminal investigation.
A raise here from Kings. Kings in seat 5.
Seat 5 is Joe Watt, doing journalism. He has raised to what looks like 225 or 625, I can't really tell. Seat 6 is Joe McLaughlin, doing sports science. Seat 7 is a alumni known as Connor Slater. and seat 8 is Katrina Feather doing accounting and finance.
And they all fold, apart from seat 2, which is David Long, who has ace 3 of diamonds here. So ace 3 of diamonds and kings going to the flop. Flop is a 9, a 4, and a jack. All diamonds. Wow, what a flop there.
Yeah. So this is the test. The first test of the fresher is to know if he knows the rules of the game. And the first rule is, I have 5 diamonds. Is it good?
I have 5 reds.
Is ace high or low?
So David Long's checking his cards here again to check that he's got the flush.
Yeah.
And he will see the good news that he has flopped the nut flush here. He's just going to flat call on the flop. I think that's a great call. I mean, obviously, if you have a smaller flush, you can make a raise, but with the nuts, just flat call there. And a queen of clubs on the on the turn. That's not going to slow down kings here.
No, king's got the king of diamonds as well.
I mean, it has bought 3 to a straight on board. So hands like 9, 8 get there. Is that? No, sorry, 9, 10 get there. No, 10, 7. 10 8, that's it.
And a queen on the
river.
Queen
on the river.
Which could potentially slow kings down.
But he's not. He's going to lead out.
What's
he doing?
He seems to be talking, and they're explaining something to him.
So I think he's bet out of turn. I think he's bet out of turn there for 2,000. So I mean, Nut Flush is going to love this betting out of turn into him. I mean,
yeah.
The problem is now though that he loses all aggressive action.
Yeah.
So even if the guy makes a raise, the guy can only flat call. I mean, with kings, most of the time you're only ever flat calling anyway in this spot. You're not gonna reshove against a re-raise on the river here. You're just gonna flat and hope to see the good news. So it looks like, have they allowed the bet to be taken back here? It looks like they have. So they've. This is fresh as.
Yeah.
So we do allow some things to pass, which would not be allowed to pass at the casino, and he will raise. Raise? No, just a flat. Just a flat here. And he's shown the bad news here with the nut flush. And
we
David
have
Long.
Semisonic Bob. That is, as far as I know, it's Bob Coulson.
Yes, hello to you, Bob.
Yes.
Good day to you. Good day to you.
Nice to see you again, Bob.
We will thank some of the people that have followed our stream while we've been away. Just give me 2 seconds, and I can get the list up. So big shout out to these people, to Skinless Ninja.
That's Ben Williams.
Ben Williams there. Poker Slade, PokerStars Slade, which I assume is Alex Slade. Mal Kaya, Pier 78. I know him. I play online with him. Pro X Blitz, and Kaboom Lewis. So thank you for those follows. Much appreciated. So we're starting up the next hand here with Conor Murray Playfair dealing in seat 1, and. It's. I think the blinds will be going up pretty soon. This is quite a turbo structure, isn't it? Blinds are about 10-15 minutes.
I know it's changed over the years. I mean, I can never keep up with it, but it usually is 20 minutes to half an hour for the first few levels, and then it drops to 20 minutes. The structure has always been a bit of an issue because every year we get more and more players, and the bar seems to close
later and later for us.
So
audio is still low. Pulse BR. I will sort that out. Just give me 2 seconds. I will boost this even more for you guys because I know you guys love to hear us chat bollocks most of the time. It's always nice. So I just need to right click this and go recording devices. Meanwhile, Connor has raised with 3-4 of hearts.
And there's the ace 10 off. I think that's Katrina Feather.
How is that? Can you hear us a lot better now? I hope that's a lot better. If that's okay now, just give us a thumbs up in chat.
Yeah.
So the flop here is King Queen 6, and I think Connor bet there and took it down.
Took it down away from the ace 10 with a gut shot.
So a good aggressive raise from early position there from Connor, and you will learn that Adam Yids is in chat, multi-tabling this and a W Coop main final table. That is pretty impressive.
Yeah, I actually can't believe he's listening again. That's I think that's 4 final tables. Well, that's this.
I saw he's doing very well in the leaderboards actually. For W Cooper.
I think he's done four final tables already, and this will be the 5th. So.
Wow, and especially in the main event as well. That's really sick. So shout out to you, Adam. Thanks for tuning in to our humble stream here. We very much appreciate your continued support.
Yep, and I will see you in about 2 weeks in Berlin for WSOP.
So meanwhile, we have the action on seat 2, which is David Long. with the Jack 6. I don't see him playing this from under the gun. Nope. Fold from seat 3. And 3-6 just flats here. Just wanting to see a flop.
Yeah, we'll see a lot of this in the first couple of weeks. You're going to see a lot of freshers limping.
And meanwhile, seat 6 has raised with ace 8 to 3 times the big to 150. Oh, you're railing the final table. Unfortunately. How far did you get, Adam? I hope you at least cashed. Okay, the board comes down with 5 players in this pot. 10, 3, ace. So ace 8 takes the lead here. Pretty safe flop for ace 8, I'd say, here in a multi-way pot. I think you probably have to... You lead most of these flops, I think, with the flush draw out there.
Yes, yeah, definitely. You're going to lead this.
Yeah.
What are we up against? So we're up against second pair and third pair.
Jack 10 might see a turn here, but even then it's pretty weak call from Jack 10 out of the small blind. But she decides to come along. That's Katrina. Decides to make the call here. And let's see what the turn will bring. And we're going to see a turn, and the turn is 7 of spades. So no help.
Prove anybody.
And I don't see anything else other than a bet again here on the turn.
Yeah, again here,
the board hasn't really changed in any texture whatsoever. 140th. Oh, unlucky Adam.
It's a cash though, isn't it? Surely.
It's got to be a cash. It's at least a min cash. Play for that sweet min cash. That's what I do every single week in the storm. Just play for the min cash.
That's what I used to do every week in the society, even though there was no cash.
So a bet from ace 8 there, and he takes it down.
That is Fred 777 is now following. I'm pretty sure that's Fred Green.
Welcome to the stream, Fred 77_7.
If it is Fred Green, former chairman.
Oh, you got to day 2 then. Oh, nice one. 15th in chip, shut it off, lost the flip. Standard story there. Standard story. Well, well played in W Keep anyway, Adam. I saw you were doing very well on the leaderboard, so congratulations to you. I think, who was it saying about it? Sean Deeb or something was going through it and going, look, who's this Adam Yid in front of me on the leaderboard? And it's like, he obviously knows who he is.
Yeah, of course he does. Sean Deeb, actually, when Adam was on the final table of the Raz, did the commentary,
yeah.
And mentioned as Adam's Badoogie play. So that was quite funny to hear.
So we got 5-6 here, and he's just going to limp in for 50 here. Round to seat 6, and he passes. And another pass. Katrina on the button here with Queen 7 suited. Is that suited? No, sorry, that's offsuit. She's still going to limp here. Nice, Adam. Nice, nice. What do you get for that? Do you get some sort of package or for next year? An ace queen in the big blind for David Long. David Long here with ace queen, and he's just going to check his option. He's going to play it tricky here, and it has looks like it's come out well for him. He's a flop top pair here.
Yep, flop top pair, and it looks like ace 6-9 board. So we have a top pair and a second pair here.
Again, I don't see this other going than bet maybe a flat call from second pair, but most likely a fold. It's bottom pair, and no, he does make the call with 5-6 here. He doesn't believe the story. I mean, when you check the big blind checks like that, and the board comes down with that sort of texture, you never believe he has an ace there. Ever.
Well, you can believe he has a small ace.
Yeah, maybe a small one.
But then again, at the same time, he probably just call it off.
And he leads again with ace queen here, and I only see this folding now. It would be if I don't mind the flat here. If you're willing to make a play on the river, if you're going to make a play on the river, you can flat there. Because there's a lot of scare cards, because it's like almost free to. It's quite a straighty board. There was 2 clubs out there.
Yeah.
There's quite a lot of bluffing cards on the river.
How many people are going to Berlin? We have, I think, there's 14 of us total, 15 including you, Adam. So that's from all different unis. So that's including Angus Johnson,
Shout out.
Straight Goose, and it is including Harry Lodge and 2 others as well coming with Harry. So, yeah, what's 14 minus those guys? 10. 10 Uclan.
10 Uclan, but that's 700. Yeah, well, you can't argue. It's extra value for free, isn't it? Right. But no, I'm really impressed with getting 10 people going to that bigger event. I think it's going to be amazing.
It'll be a
I
laugh.
wish I was there.
I mean, people are going because it's a holiday and it's the WSOP E. It's not the WSOP, it's the WSOP E, and it's something that a lot of people have wanted to do.
Yeah. So action on seat 4 here with 9-6. He's limped a lot of pots so far. Who is it in seat 4 again?
Seat 4 is, sorry about this, it is Ben Hibbard, and he
Ben
will be
Hibbard.
facing aces, no matter what he does.
Yep, aces for Connor Slater here. Aces for Connor Slater, and this means I think there's going to be some money going into this pot.
Yeah,
Because
we've got King, Queen,
when
Queen,
Connor
10,
has it, he
aces.
likes to put a lot of money in
Yeah,
the pot.
yeah.
So Connor makes a raise here to is that 600?
He's put a 5 in, I can tell.
Maybe
that.
I think it might actually be, unless there's 100 underneath there. Either that or it's been free bet by King Queen on the button by Connor Murray Playfair. It could very much have been free bet by Connor Murray Playfair here with on the button.
Yes.
And it looks like it has, and Connor's just going to flat call here, it looks like, but
It's Connor versus Connor here.
and also Katrina's in with Queen 10 as well.
Oh yes.
So I wouldn't have minded a re-raise there from Connor, but he's gonna play the trap and trap him with aces here. If the flop comes king high, Connor's gonna be in
CMP,
a lot of trouble here because Katrina has a queen as well. So the flop is ace 5-8 with 2 clubs.
It's a pretty
top
good
set.
board for one of the Connors.
Top set for Connor Slater here. How is he going to play this to get the value? It's checked around on the flop.
Yeah.
And the turn comes a 5 of hearts. If he checks again here, Connor, he might get the other Connor to bet, but he's actually going to lead into it.
Yeah, I think
And
I think the other
insta-folds.
well, once the board pairs, it kind of
And he shows the aces.
it shouldn't scare him, but it's one of those things where it kind of.
I think
does.
if I'm playing Connor Murray Playfair, where I know if he's actually bluffing, free bet bluffing me on the.
Oh,
Gary Clark goes coconuts. Welcome to you, Gary Clark. I hope you're doing fantastic this this Tuesday evening. Obviously, you're not fuck, marry, kill Ross, Kieran, Durney. That's a good question, actually.
yeah.
I
don't know. I reckon.
I think I have to marry Kieran.
I don't know. I reckon Durney would do absolutely anything for you.
But me and Kieran are the bros, you know.
Right, yeah.
After making this
think,
table,
I think I'd probably marry Durney and just get him to clean my house.
I think
all
this
the time.
all points to one thing: we
What?
both want to kill Ross.
We're gonna love Ross. Adam knows Ross. Adam actually refers to him as my little Ross, if I remember rightly. That was after that was 2 years ago at the UKSPC when they both played on the same table and Adam had a lot to drink.
So a few limps here from seat 6, 7, and 8. Even with 7 deuce here, there's a limp. It's round to the big blind, who has checked his option, and we're going to see a flop of
Flop is
ace king, a big flop.
the
King
ace
6
deuce-
goes. Oh, sorry, ace deuce.
Ace deuce is
Ace
ahead.
deuce goes ahead. King 6 maybe. This is a tournament. Polsey BR. It is a tournament.
Yes. It's a
our
freeze out. This is the feature table.
It's our first league event of the year. We're going to be running about 25 to 30 of these events throughout the whole year. So we'll be doing it every single Tuesday. This is sort of our standard tournament we have every single week. It's towards a league, and then at the end of the league, the points gained through placings in this can get you a place on the final table, which is the Champions Cup. So every single one's a freeze out. No rebuys, 30-minute levels for the first two levels, and then I think it's 15 minutes from then on. Much love for Ross going out into the chat here. I think he appreciates that. I'll pass it on. Do you want to get that beer in your mouth?
I think we'll just leave that over there.
Right, Slater running like God here. It's ace deuce with and the king comes on the river for king 6. This is could be a bad spot for the fresher here, with a lead from Connor on the river here.
Yeah, this is what is it, full house against full house?
It's full house. He's welling up. I really hope he doesn't raise here because he's going to get it shoved back in his face. And he does raise here to 12. Connor.
Oh, you know what this means, don't you? We're going to have to hear a bad beat story.
He raises again and makes it 3k. And it's just a call. Doesn't go broke here. Shows him the bad news.
Shows him very, very confidently. And
that river was not nice for the fresher there, unfortunately, when the king spikes on the river. players that haven't been playing for as long are gonna lose chips there. But this is why we play every single week, to get you better, get you trained up for UKSBC.
Yeah.
You never know, if you keep coming, you'll get better. That's how.
Well,
it's all about experience.
I like
isn't
to
it?
think that majority of people that come to society, you know, you kind of get things. The bad habits soon leave them, and like I said, there's going to be quite a bit of limping in this. There's going to be quite a lot of things that you know the normal player, the average player.
Do you believe in the poker epiphany? Now, my mate had this theory where you'll be playing poker casually, say like at a pub place like here, and one day you have an epiphany about your pre-flop ranges and that sort of thing, and you know, why am I being so passive? Why am I limping in this spot?
I didn't have that one. I had my poker epiphany actually was position.
Yes.
It was.
That's for a lot of people.
Yeah, it just came to me. It just suddenly I was playing pub poker as you said, and I was just like, wow, the button seems to win an awful lot, and then that's when it hit me. It was so simple.
Completely agree. I mean, the way I learned a lot, and I suggest this to everybody. If you're at university, go to your local casino and inquire if they have any dealing jobs, because if you want to deal poker, you actually don't need a gambling license to deal poker in a casino. So it's not going to cost you any money, and you get to watch poker for free. Well, you actually get paid to watch poker. And where I used to play, we had a few big players. We had a guy called James Dempsey, who's nicknamed Flushy. Yeah. He's won a couple of WPT bracelets. We had Sam Razavi, who's won a UK IPT, and a lot of big cash players. And I just used to deal to them and watch them play. And I learned so much in such a short space of time that it just improved my play endless amounts.
What have we got here then? So we've got Queen 10 for seat 3.
And a limp from... No, he's in the big, isn't he? No, seat 3's on the button.
So. Seat 3's on the button. Okay.
So it looks like a 4-way pot, checked around on the flop. Boards 5 King 9-9. We have Queen 10, Ace 8, King 8, and Jack 8. What's up to you, Gutshot Gray, Matt Gray?
Matt Gray.
Salute to you.
Matt Gray. One day we will get Matt Gray in the commentary, but we will be turning off the webcam. It's just that's confirmed. We will get Matt Gray in here with Butters, hopefully, and we'll have the Button Gut connection reunited.
I'd just like to say to you guys as well, if you lose the stream, just stay with us, because we're on a Wi-Fi connection at the moment, so we may drop in and out. It's always said that's drop frames. So we may drop in and out a little bit. We're trying to get a wide connection sorted, but that's the internet problems that we had. Also, a shout out to you, Ace King Jimmy, in the chat. Thanks for joining us tonight. I know that's James Brown, so I hope you're perfectly relaxed with your feet up, watching the stream.
Yeah. Standard James Brown. Okay, so we're in between hands here. It is time to mention our charity event that we had on Friday. Some of you will have seen me for about 5 minutes on the stream. I had just been on a night out and decided to drop in. Successful night, really. I thought it was great. You guys did a great job. I rewatched some of the stream. Yes, it's all on our past broadcasts. If you want to rewatch any of the past stream from Friday, just look on our past broadcast and you can see it there. Yep, so Kieran Fitzharris took it down, but more importantly, we raised over £200 for the charity. And I think that's great. That's great. I mean, and if anyone wants to make a donation today, feel free. We're trying to push up to that £300 mark. That's our target. I know the Twitch donation says 24 quid, but that's only through Twitch donation. So if you're feeling generous and you want to donate to a good cause, everything tonight, again, is going to go to Lads Night In. But after this week, the promotion will be finished. So any money after that will then be going towards improving the table and improving the quality of the stream. So any generosity, hit that donate button down below the stream and give anything you can, even if it's just £1. That'd be brilliant. And also hit that follow button as well if you want to see when we go live. And we also have a Twitter, that's down below. Follow that and you'll get instant updates when we're going to go live. Oh yeah, I broke it. Whoops. Yeah, I can't actually. I saw that somebody had a jack then. There we go. That's much better. So we've got Ace 8 for seat 1, which is Conor Murray Playfair, current dropout. Ace Jack for seat 3. That's the foreign sounding name. That is Jakobsen. Lucas Jakobsen. Maybe he sounds like he's going to be a pro. Yeah, maybe he's the son of Martin Jakobsen. We don't know. We haven't asked him. And then Deuce 3 suited. Lovely hand against this sort of hand. I mean, look at this flop. 4-4 deuce for Deuce 3. It's the dream. It's the absolute dream. You're on the button as well. Will he carry it on?
So has he just folded out a turn now? I don't see any chips in the pot from the bet. So he goes main. So we'll just finish this hand and we're on to that question, the grey.
Yeah. Matt Gray turned interviewer.
And it goes to Connor. Looks like
Looks
Connor.
like somebody folded it in ripping fashion there.
So the fold from the deuce, which is a bit of a passive fold there, unfortunately. But so Matt Gray asks, so what plans are being made for the year? More special events? Yes, we've got loads of events coming up. We're going to go through with them now. You have a list of them?
Yeah, so we have the Freshers Cup, which is coming up. Only Freshers can play. Last year it was Jacob, second name unknown.
Georgie
something like that. He's from Bury anyway. Jacob Georgiadis.
Always just thought, yeah, I know, exactly. I don't know how he passes there.
Yeah, so we've got the Freshers Cup for that. Then we have the alumni event sometime in December. I believe Ross Higgins is sorting that. So I expect that to be sometime December 2016.
I only got that. It was a bit slow there.
Yeah, we have the alumni event at the end of the month. We have the charity event, which is coinciding with our Heads Up event, which will be around February to March next year. Cash games along the way.
Yes, I'm hoping Saturday is when I'll get. We got to get the people because also I think with cash games you want to have all the seats filled all the time.
We want to have all the seats.
We want to have a sort of list of alternates and that sort of thing.
We also want to keep our fantastic relationship with the uni, so we just have to move things around a little bit.
I mean, I think that'd be okay on Saturday during the afternoon. Yeah. I think it will be okay. So I mean, speak up, lads.
That looks like Kieran Fitzharris. At least he's actually telling us now.
Is the mic quality okay for you guys? Because I can boost it even more if it's too quiet. Just let us know in chat. But yeah, I mean, we got lots of good events. I'm hoping for quite a few. I mean, a 24-hour cash game before Champs Cup as well.
Yeah, there's always a 24-hour cash game. I'm not hosting this year, thankfully.
But it'll be from a homely setting, won't it? This
yeah, I mean, I'll feel better this year because I'll actually, get to play and then leave when I get tired.
Exactly. Yeah. Fine for you, good. That's.
Yeah, I think it's because Kieran's listening to it on his phone.
Yeah, with a shit speaker.
Yeah.
So if you do have any problems with the stream, can you let us know in chat, and then we can try and fix it as soon as possible. Right. So
we actually have the Gary Clark hand in play. He's
got
folding.
trips.
Is he folded?
I hope he has.
Is he showing his hand? He's showing his hand. Yeah. Okay,
Connor was
Gary
running
Clark.
a bluff here. It looks like I think Connor flopped a bit of equity there with 6-7 and then thought it was good, but then gave up later on.
Gary Clark, I'm not sure if he's actually there. Gary Clark goes coconuts. He is a player that plays for the local pub. His favourite hand is 10-5 because you cannot make a straight without a 10 or a 5 or a coconut, apparently.
I'm thinking about that now. You can't, actually, that is true.
Yeah.
You can't make a straight without a 10 or a 5.
You have to play it, apparently.
Wow. So you're guaranteed to hit a straight.
Awesome. Guaranteed is a strong word.
Exactly. So we go on to the next hand here with the button on seat 6. And that is... Can you write all the names down on there so we have to keep on locking the phone?
Sorry,
it's
getting... I got halfway through and I spilled my beer on the bit of paper. Seat 4, Ben Hibbard.
And the action is on Conor Murray Playfair here with King 9. He makes the call. Flat call from King Queen. A flat call from Ace Deuce. A flat call from King 8. So lots of kings in play here. And it's onto the button here with 10-7.
We've been doing really well. The game's been going about an hour and we haven't lost a player.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Duncan Sim, where's Kieran Fitzharris? He's actually playing at the moment. But he's not on the feature table. We have 6 tables running.
Yeah, 6 tables running.
6 tables running today. So you never know if he does well. We could come back and see him make another farm table. Maybe even take it down again, which would be very impressive.
Yeah, I'd also call rigged on that as well.
He set up the table that way. He's got a little stream on his phone. Yeah. So here comes the flop. It's a king, an action card here, a jack and a 6. So we got
King Queen instantly checks his hand.
So David Long checks his hand, and it's going to be an action here. We got 3 people with top pair, with David Long with the best top pair here with King Queen. So Connor is bet here for 1,000. It looks like.
We've got 3 kings in here,
and it's 3 callers here from the other 2 top pairs.
3 top pairs. Oh yeah, I get it.
And tens has also come along here to try and catch a set on the river all the turn. 8 on the turn, and King 8 goes ahead here, picks up 2 pair.
This is bad for King Queen.
It's bad for King Queen.
He checks now. He can't believe his luck.
So it looks big pot brewing. I agree. Got a shot. So they're taking in the money here, and when people take in the money like that, it does make me think that they're going to put more chips in the pot.
I actually have a message from former chairman Fred Green. It says that the stream is very impressive. We've come a long way since Chris Corns' chip butties in a pitch black Riley's. So,
that's where he used to play, wasn't it?
He was playing Riley's.
Because we do have a Monday night game. We play at a local pub, which they supply a few treats and goodies to us. So it's now moved on to the Coin Exchange. So they've been offered us a very good deal. So shout out to them. And we play that every Monday, but we won't be streaming that because the Coin Exchange internet is just not good enough, and we have to move the table about everywhere, which is just a ball ache. So that's just not going to happen, unfortunately. So big pot taken down there by King 8. It looks like Connor's gone pretty short stacked here.
Which Connor?
Connor Murray Playfair.
Oh, no.
David Long, very good there, getting away from King Queen. So good fold there from David Long, and I'm impressed by his play so far. Even though obviously he's been on the feature table for everything, and we've seen a lot of his play.
We might see this all through the year. There'll be people picking up streaks of being on the feature table. There'll be people picking up streaks of final tabling.
Yeah.
The year I was chairman, I think Glenn Easton went like 8 final tables in a row. So and there's going to be streaks of people winning the thing.
Exactly. Yeah. So. Keep tuning in if you. We're going to have we're setting up a poll for the end of the year. It's going to be running all year, and it's going to be for the Twitch voted player of the year. And we're going to have a trophy for that. So when we set up the poll, we'll post you the guys the link on Twitter and everything. Don't vote straight away, obviously. Wait until you see all the players and get a good idea. And every vote counts. And at the end of the year, that person will be awarded with their trophy on stream.
So. Somebody's we've got an ace jack and a kings in this hand.
And it's kings for seat 4, which is Ben Hibbard. So he's looking good here. But I mean, we've got ace jack in the big for David Long as well. So he could get involved here.
So we could see just a raise and a call. We could see a 3-bet from the society hand, which is 6 deuce.
It's folded round to Connor Slater with 6 deuce.
You should be raising this, as far as I'm concerned.
Kings is doing. We know how much you hate it, James. He's flopped top set, actually.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty difficult to be doomed. But why has the flop come out and there's 5? I don't understand.
I guess there was a raise and they all called.
Oh, right, okay. 6 deuce knew what he was doing then.
So, which could mean that Connor's planning maybe a play here. Maybe